They were all smiles this afternoon. Governor Camacho, CCU Chairman Simon Sanchez, Bank of Guam President Lou Leon Guerrero, GPA General Manager Kin Flores, and GITA Administrator Tony Blas, as well as other top GovGuam officials, gathered to celebrate the final act in the $206.5 million revenue bond, which GovGuam has sold at an interest rate of 5.9%.
I want to commend and congratulate the Commission on Utilities, most especially Guam Power Authority, to the Board of Directors, to management, to staff, and everyone involved. This is certainly a milestone and a major step forward in enhancing your smart grid, first of all, coupling, as you mentioned, with federal grant monies, and staying true to the master plan that you've laid out for years to come.
The money has already begun to flow into various critical GPA infrastructure projects, smart grid technology that should provide more efficient use of power resources, upgrades for the grid, new generators and transmission lines. CCU Chairman Simon Sanchez says these bond funds, plus the pending fuel surcharge reduction, should lower power bills for all of us in coming months.
It's a nice combination for us, a oil reduction and the avoidance and delay of a surcharge that would have added to people's power bills in 30 days. Now that's off the table, and we'll sit down with the PUC and see how we restructure that, but nothing's going to happen in that end. So the good news is we think the power bills, as long as the oil industry behaves, will be going down for the rest of the year starting August 1st. So that's good news for everybody.
As much as it is, though, the $200 million is still not enough to prepare the island's power grid for the demands that will be placed on it by the tens of thousands of new customers coming with the Marines.
The answer to your question is no. There's about $110 million on top of the 106 that's already been proposed.
The governor, who for years has been pursuing federal funding for the buildup's impact on the island's infrastructure, says the talking continues, but there's no check in the mail yet.
They don't want to establish and set a precedence where Department of Defense would be paying for impacts upon communities. The Obama administration wants to take a whole of government approach, but I've encouraged them that it ought to be a DOD that takes the lead in this.
But we're no closer.
No closer. Lots of promises, no deliverables.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.